Greetings! I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. Hey, welcome back. We're here in Empyrion, sitting on the moon, and apparently my solar panels are working. I think they are. Ish. Anyway, so I read the comments, and you guys were pretty split on your ideas of whether I should actually turn this into a base or whether I should leave, whether the moon is even worth it. And I'd say, in general, most people said the moon's not worth it. Go do more things. So I probably will do a complete lap around the moon just to see what else there is. But in between episodes, I went ahead and did some conversion here and turned this into kind of an emergency outpost sort of thing. So it's got a generator and some fuel and some oxygen, and we're at a nice, perfect 22 degrees with oxygen inside. It's nice. And I even put in a constructor, you know, just in case. I'm hoping that with those solar panels there, this won't go through fuel very quickly. So let's see. According to this, our solars are generating 27 kilowatts, and our base is consuming 49. So that's pretty darn good. And I've got some fuel in here, but I have a feeling that it's not going to be needed at all during the day. And I threw a little bit of oxygen in there. That should last quite a while, especially when nobody's here. Anyway, that's all we're going to do here. I'm not going to mess around with this base much at all. I just kind of wanted it to be mine. You know? And if we need to come back here and set up shop a little bit, or we desperately need something, we've got it. It's something I can start off on. So, what do you say we head off to the next place? I think there's actually the Terminator line is over here. Yep. I knew it was really close. So we'll go right through there and flip to the other side of the map. And let's see what else we can find. We are outrunning the sun. I don't want to outrun the sun. I can't see when I outrun the sun. So I tell you what, I'm going to run back and get myself some more of this pentaxid. Since there's a whole bunch of it right here. Did not take me nearly long enough to collect that. Not a bad haul. I picked up 31 pentaxid. That's, so now I have another 100 pentaxid ready to go. That's good stuff. How much sun did that buy us? A little bit. I think we're going to outrun the sun again pretty quick. Oh, there's something over there. An iron deposit. No, that's not it. Looks like it has turrets on it. It has lots of turrets on it. Drone base. Okay. Let's see. Can we come in kind of below the... That's a big base. Okay, we're going to set down over here. And I'm going to peek up over the edge and see what I can see. Where's my sniper rifle? Wait. No, that's a shotgun. I don't want a shotgun. I want my sniper rifle. I don't think they know I'm here yet. I'm just going to peek my head up. Yeah, that's a troop transport, all right. What else we got? And those will be the... Oh, yeah, they saw me. Let's get rid of that troop transport first. One shot and it's gone? No, of course not. That would be far too easy. It is in range. That I know, because it's green. How about these? Well, that didn't work. Just, that blew up in my face. Literally. Wow, there's a lot of... There are a lot of turrets over there. Hey, just took one more shot from the sniper rifle. I wonder if I could take out that door. Those you think those lose damage at range? I think the guns on the bus are going to do a better job. I'm just a little bit nervous about letting that thing get hit. I heal. The bus doesn't. Hey, two gone. Luckily, those shots, even though they do a lot of damage, are slow. I like the guns on this bus. So is there anything else on this? Oh. Oh, yeah, you didn't want to... You really didn't want to come up against me. Oh, look, more spawners. Yeah, that was painful. For you. I think I'm gonna have to go in personally. Oh, that was one of those little personal turret things. Hate those. Haha. I think we're gonna open a door. Let's go in. Oh, the sounds are always horrible. Oh. Those things. I remember those things. Any more of those around? No? Good. Anything else up here? No? Okay. Maybe I should go on the top floor. Lots of radiation. Makes me nervous. You know, I think medium armor is probably the best balance. Yo, that was bad. Hi, guys. Uh-oh. Have I mentioned I like my assault rifle? Okay. Need some more wine. Wine. These guys carry around a lot of medicine. They must get sick a lot or something. Here we go. Nothing. Okay, through that door. Yep, there's one on the other side. Okay. Living quarters. Engineering. Mess hall. And workshop. Oh boy. Okay. They all decided to come after me. Oh. What? Ah, right, of course it is. Well, let's see what we have in the way of healing around here. A small med kit. That'll do. Maybe even 2 of them. Okay. A box with some things. Okay. I'll take the things. I'm gonna have to come back through here. There's no doubt about that. So, engineering or mess hall? I'm thinking engineering. Wait. I'm almost out of ammo. That's not a good thing. Sniper rifle really isn't the right choice right here. Okay, let's go find the bus. Alright, what do I have in the way of ammo? Well, plenty more of that. Let me just make some more of the right kind of ammo. Projectile rifle rounds. Make a bunch of them. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab my shotgun, too. Not normally a big shotgun fan, but I'd rather have it than not have it, right? Okay. Where's the entrance? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Great. Wow. Look at all that fuel storage. That says core. Okay. All right. Now I just have to clear this place out. And now that there's no lights, I need to turn on mine. I don't need to worry about spawners or turrets anymore. Wow, there's a lot of bunks in here. It's like an officer's room. Showers? Just making sure. Ooh. That's cool. Wow. Well, now it's just a matter of looting this place, taking all of its stuff. If this place isn't completely cleared out, it's pretty close. I'm actually running out of room. That's good news. Oh, and of course the sun has gone down. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. A lot of people were suggesting that I actually build a capital vessel. So I'm going to go straight up, which will get me out into orbit, and then we're going to head back. And when we get back, we can unload all the stuff we have, and we can start building the next MBT. I think that sounds like fun. There it is, hiding on the other side of the moon. You silly, silly planet. So what all is in these asteroid rings here? I've run across one drone. Oh, there's another one. Apparently, if you fire a rocket, a homing missile, it'll continue to aim for whatever was under the crosshairs when you fire. Hey, that worked pretty well. But that did not count as a plasma drone. Interesting. Hey, look, an iron asteroid. Let me see if I can grab my drill and my ore scanner. No, crushed stone. Okay. So... Huh. Ooh, what's that? Shouldn't my ore scanner be able... Hang on, maybe my ore scanner has to be... No, that doesn't make any sense. How does this work? Oh, wait a minute. Resource mining. No, I was on resource mining before. I'm just getting a bunch of crushed stone. That's useless. Okay, I'm sure there's more to that. Let's go find out what this thing over here is. Is it going to be a good guy or a bad guy? Oh, it's a bad guy. It's a carrier. Ooh, okay. I don't think I want to deal with that. I think we're going to go land on Aqua. There we go. We're home. Welcome back, everybody. And now I have a whole bunch of stuff to put away. Well, it's another beautiful day on Aqua. Just a completely different Aqua than you're used to. Because this is my creative world. This is where I built the bus. Here's the bus. And this is where we're going to start building our capital ship. So I thought about, building the capital ship entirely in survival mode. I thought, you know what? You guys might want to see what it's like to build in creative mode. When building in creative mode, start by pressing the H key. And it'll give you kind of all the different things that you might need, including a capital vessel starter. But let's jump over to capital vessels and see what else we can do. I'm going to use these level 3 fuel tanks. And of course, we're going to need some steel blocks. Let's see. So there's regular steel blocks, there's hardened steel blocks, and then there's combat steel blocks. And I know I have some combat steel blocks, and I think I want to build out of those. I don't know is there a weight difference? It doesn't say that there's a weight difference. Well, I've got some of each. I think we'll make the outer skin out of these combat steel blocks, and some of it out of regular hardened steel blocks. And I don't think I'm going to use normal steel blocks except for in the very internals. And then there's 3 different sizes of thrusters, but we're going to get to that later. I want to build some of the inside first. Let's get started on this. Item number 1, we need one of these dudes. Now, this is a capital vessel starter block. It looks like it's got the cockpit kind of built in there. See, I'd really like to be able to build some stuff underneath. But we might have to build some of the outside and then lift it up. which I'm not super excited about. The other option, and you guys might have some better ideas for this whole thing. Maybe I should be building this in space now that I think about it. That would sure make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? The question is, can I just fly to space with my creative mode jetpack, and how long will that take? Oh, wait a minute. I've got the bus. Whee! And since we're in creative mode, I don't really need to worry about things like oxygen and that kind of thing. So, let's start building out here. There we go. Now we can actually put things underneath, which is handy. So I think I'm going to start with these combat hardened blocks because I want to make sure that I'm not going to be taking any fire directly to the bridge. We can always change this later. There we go. Now we'll have some light on both sides. That'll make it a lot easier to see. A lot of people said remake the MBT, which honestly sounds like a good idea. So what do you say we kind of remake the MBT? I mean, it's not the same game, so we can't make it exactly the same, but we can certainly kind of give it some similarities. And there were things I really liked about the MBT. By the way, if you're not sure what I mean by the MBT, that is the mobile base thingy from my Space Engineers series. And, well, here's a picture of it. And, yeah, there were some certain things I really liked about that design. One was having the bridge on the bottom. It gave a lot of advantages. And then having the hangar directly above the bridge also gave some advantages. And I don't know, I just kind of liked it. It was unique, but it also was functional. I like that. That looks good. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. If you point at the center, I think you have to point at the center, and you press N, you can actually choose to have a symmetry plane. And I think you have to click. Yeah, that's what it is. There we go. So now this symmetry plane is going to stay there, and if I place any more blocks down, for example, one of those, you'll find it'll place one on the other side as well. And so we'll end up with, well, symmetry. And so begins the building of the MBT. So there's the outer shell, I think. What do you think? There's definitely some work that could be done to make it look a little nicer, but I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen with all of this combat heavy armor. Is it going to be too heavy to fly? I don't know. So I haven't really done much with the inside for a couple reasons. A lot of what we're going to do on the inside is going to be done afterward, like after we spawn in this blueprint, because I want to do as much as I can in survival mode. I don't know why, I just enjoy it more. But for just kind of this big production stuff where I have to, you know, lay in lots and lots of blocks, it would be really dull to do that in survival mode. So this is what I have so far. So this is going to be the bridge up here, and anything we need to have when flying should be up here. This back here will be engineering. So this is where all of our generators, matter of fact, let's go ahead and throw in, I have a feeling that one's not going to be enough, but I'm going to throw in one generator for now. Put one right there, though we might be putting in a wall. Plus, you know what? It would be good to have a door. So many things. Okay, I want it to be one of these armored doors, though. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, that looks good. We'll only really need it on one side. We're definitely going to need some things like fuel tanks and RCS, thrusters. We got a lot of work to do. Anyway, up here is going to be the hangar. I've got a nice large hangar door here. And if you're familiar with the MBT from my Space Engineer series, then this will all look pretty familiar. Let's move the bus. Get some better lighting on this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So the bus could easily land here. Alright, so once I get thrusters and the other absolute minimal requirements just to be able to spawn it in, then we'll go ahead and bring it into our survival world, assuming I can even afford this. I kind of want my biggest thrusters to be forward and backward. And then of course we'll have thrusters pointing other directions, but those forward and backward ones are going to be the most important. So let's go see what we've got in the way of... Like, is an extra large thruster completely ridiculous? Or what? Let's find out. Wow, that is big. Can't even see the whole thing on my screen. I think extra large might be a little bit overkill. Let's try large. That's probably a little bit more reasonable. And if we need more than one, I mean, one on each side, of course. If we need to add, you know, 2 on each side or something, at least that makes it a little bit more flexible. All right, so now is where we actually need to put something to put that on. Yeah, there we go. So there's my forward and backward thrust. We'll want to do some protection. And then we should probably add in left, right, up, down, that kind of thing. We'll do that in here with, I think, smaller thrusters. I don't want to go completely overboard right away, you know? Because I honestly don't even know, like, what makes sense in this game yet. I don't know how powerful these thrusters are. And I don't want to jump straight to the ridiculously large. So if we go top and bottom like that... Whoops. I ran out. Great. Not small. Medium. Now we're definitely going to also need some RCS. A lot, more than likely. Should we do it out here? Like maybe like that? So that right there, that's 4. Is that going to be anywhere close to enough? Can I control this thing yet? Yes, I can. Power's on, but there's no fuel. Okay, let's get some fuel. Oh, we're going to need fuel tanks. I actually happen to have some T3 fuel tanks, so let's build it with some of that. Oh, I'd already done that. Cool. Can we put fusion cells in here? Yes, we can. Nice. I never really played fusion cells before. All right, we have power. Should we see if this thing even flies? Ooh, lots of power forward and backward. That's wonderful. Not super fast up and down. Left and right is okay. I mean, it is a capital vessel, right? Oh, jeez. Let's turn off that symmetry for a second. Get back a little bit here. She actually rotates a lot better than I would have expected with just 4 of those guys. Let's see, can we pass the bus through? I'm kind of curious. Oh, interesting. It's not going to let me actually drive through the bus or around the bus. It stops it. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, it just kind of hits this barrier and stops. I guess that kind of makes sense. But I can fly it through by hand, and then I can set it down. And those are my landing gear. That's that sound. Now, I'm going to need a way to get from the hangar down to the bridge without having to go outside. We'll get that later. So now we should be able to fly this around with the bus inside. Yay! Okay, so there's one more thing I want to throw on this before we go. Before we take it into the world. And yeah, I know it's basically not even close to done, but that's okay. I just wanted to get the main shell done. Lots of coloring and changing of textures, and there's a lot more work to be done. So let's go ahead and grab a blueprint of this guy. I think it's Alt-O? No. It is Alt-O, but it's right Alt-O. There we go. I want to save as MBT Empyrion Edition. So it's the MBT. Get it? So mobile-based thing, Empyrion Edition. Because I'm bad at naming things. Okay, so now that we have a blueprint, let's go test this out in atmosphere. Is it capable of stopping its own momentum? It is. That is a good thing. Even when pointing forward? No, not so much. Which is strange, because I have the same number of thrusters pointing down as I do pointing forward. No, wait, I have more thrusters pointing forward. Why am I able to hover with these itty-bitty thrusters, but not with the big things? That does not make sense. How about if I tip, do I slide? Yes, I do. A lot. But it is doable. That's what matters. And it actually stands on its landing gear. Doesn't tip over or anything. I'm ready to bring this into survival mode. Blueprints. The MBT. 3000 Sathium. Oh, what was I thinking? Let's give it a try anyway. Okay, to factory. Let's see what we can throw in there. I know I've got some things. So like these landing gear blocks. And see, I have some of this combat steel that I brought back from the moon. Like, I'm never going to use sentry guns, so I'll chuck those in there. All right, so let's see. If I chuck 20 of these in here, what's it going to be worth? Almost nothing. How much Sathium? I have 176 Sathium. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually made a capital vessel starter because I was thinking I was going to make it in survival mode. Not to mention I need Zasocium, Arestrum. I might have to go up and buy some more stuff. At least now we have a goal. So I know what we're going to have to gather, but we're going to have to do that in the next episode because I certainly do not have any more time in this episode. Isn't that right, John? Yep. We're going to be having to put together a big old capital vessel. You excited? You excited for that, John? Yeah. All right. Well, say goodbye to the people, John, because we're going to have to wait until next episode. John says to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and all those other things. And we'll see you next time on Epic Tech.